Hi, y'all, and welcome back to JoJo's Crime Lines and Mysteries. You got JoJo here. Hey, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by, and glad that you found me. It is real nice to meet you. Now, y'all, grab a chair, kick off your shoes, and let's dive into another true crime case. Oh, but wait a minute. Before we do, please don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. And make sure that your bell notifications are turned to all so that you can get alerted when I put out new videos. Now, let's go ahead and jump on into the case. The content you are about to watch contains the subject matter of a real-life true crime event. Therefore, it is not suitable for all ages and is only intended for adults. Hi y'all, I ended up having to make another video for the actual sentencing of Steve Lawson because the timeline video ended up taking a lot longer to go over than I did anticipate. So here we go.
At this time, let the record reflect, we're taking up Commonwealth of Kentucky versus Stephen Eugene Lawson. It's 23 CR 165 and 23 CR 371. The Commonwealth is represented in this matter today by Mr. and Ms. Young and Mr. Lasowski. Also present is Mr. Lawson with counsel, Mr. Wolf and Mr. Buckler. By way of background, back on May 27th, this matter came before the court in Warren County for a jury trial. On May 30th, 2025, the jury returned a verdict finding the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. The jury recommended a sentence of 17 years for conspiracy to commit murder and 5 years for tampering with physical evidence. The court ordered a pre-sentence investigation report be prepared. And Mr. Wolf and Mr. Buckler, have you all had an opportunity to review that document with your client?
Judge, we have.
Are there any corrections that need to be made to that document?
Two minor, not really of consequence, but nonetheless, let's just be official here. The spelling of my last name.
What page are you at?
Correct, page 1.
Okay.
Should be 2 F's and no E.
2 F's, okay, I've made that change.
Thank you, sir. And then immediately following at the bottom of that, you'll see defense attorney, it says appointed or hired. As you know, we were appointed by DPA and we were not hired.
Yes.
Good man, because you want to make sure that everything is completely correct on that document so he cannot come back and say, oh, well, this wasn't correct, so let's throw this all out.
I will make that change also.
Those are the only two corrections, Your Honor.
Very good. And I know you all had filed a motion and the Commonwealth has filed a response to that motion. I believe it's a motion for new trial and judgment notwithstanding the verdict. Is there anything in addition you wish to submit in regard to that motion?
No, sir. Have to take it under submission.
Okay. Anything the defense or the Commonwealth wishes to respond other than what's already in writing?
No, sir, just what is in writing.
Okay. The court has reviewed the motion and the court is going to deny the motion. The court will enter a written order as to one portion of that. The rest of it, the court will rely upon the rulings that were placed on the record throughout the trial. As far as the defense, do you all have any other motions or matters we need to consider prior to sentencing today?
No, sir.
Anything the Commonwealth wishes to present prior to sentencing today?
Yes, sir, just briefly, we do have two of the family members that would wish to speak.
Go ahead and call your first witness then.
Yes, sir, be Mr. Mike Ballard. Does he go to the podium, right?
Just come to the podium and I'll let him raise his right hand and he'll have a seat over here at the witness stand. Mr. Ballard, you come right up there and raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you, sir. You'll have a seat right over there. Be careful, there is a step up when you get there. Try to sit as close to the microphone as you can, and please answer any questions asked of you. Mr. Young, you may proceed when you're ready.
Mr. Ballard, the family had talked, and you yourself and Brooke are going to be representatives and speak on behalf of the family. Is there anything you would like to tell the court as it relates to the sentencing and how this has affected your family?
Yes. You want me to go ahead and read what I've got?
Yes, sir, that's fine.
Okay. My name's Mike Ballard. I am Crystal's uncle. I'd like to start off by thanking the court for letting me speak here today. I'd like to also thank Tricia and Shane Young, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, State Police, FBI, John Snow, Nelson County Sheriff, anybody that had anything to do with Crystal's case. Without you all, we wouldn't be here today. Mr. Lawson, you've never met me, but I promise you, if I'm alive and able, you will see me again, because I will be at your parole hearing when you come up for parole, and I will do everything I can to prevent you from getting parole because of what you've done.
Amen.
I know what kind of person you truly were when you had no one, and I mean no one, at your trial to support or defend you. But the difference today, just look all around you. You see, we're all just not here for Crystal. We're here for you too. We came out to see the court pass final sentencing down to you today. Your last farewell before you go off to spend a very long time in prison, which I hope is the worst experience you can ever experience in a prison.
Yep.
Hopefully you'll spend the rest of your life there. I could stand up here and go on and on about what a worthless, despicable, pitiful, thoughtless, gutless person you are, but I really don't have to say what everyone already knows.
Exactly.
That's the life you chose. On July 3rd, 2015, I imagine Crystal woke up
Oh my gosh.
it was just going to be another ordinary day for her, running errands, spending time with her kids, and getting them places they needed to be, like she did every day.
Oh, bless his heart.
Later that day, believing she was going on a special date with Brooke's Houck, she was unaware that it would be the last day her children, her mother, her dad, Casey, and her sister, Brooke, would ever hear her voice
Oh, man.
or see her again. But you knew that. You knew all about that special date. Because you, Joey Lawson, your son, and Brooke's Houck had a plan in place for the murder of Crystal Rogers and to dispose of her and her car. We all make choices in our life, and it looks like you made a lot of bad ones in yours. In July 2015, you made a choice to be a part of planning the murder of my niece, Crystal Rogers. You could have prevented all of this from happening if you'd just gone to the police and done the right thing.
Nope.
If you had done that, I believe Crystal would still be here today, and so would my brother Tommy Ballard.
Yep.
But no, you couldn't do that because you wanted the drywall works from Brooke's Houck, and that's all this young lady's life was worth, and maybe just a little cash. A lot of people search for Crystal all the time, many searches, but nobody searched for her
Oh.
like her dad, Tommy Ballard. And you knew Tommy was a good man, and you knew he was out searching every day looking for his daughter. But you didn't care. It didn't make anything to you, didn't mean anything to you. And he searched for her every day, every night, until the day he died. And you knew it. You didn't say anything about it. You knew what happened. Again, you could have prevented it all. Crystal still would have been here, and I believe Tommy Ballard would have still been here. But you didn't care about anyone but yourself. You have no remorse, no feelings about it. I don't believe you're sorry about it. The only thing you're sorry about is getting caught and going to prison.
Exactly.
You had many times you could have made the right choice, but never did. Crystal was a good person. She wasn't on drugs, and she certainly wasn't an alcoholic. She never did anything to anybody, and especially she never did anything to you. Crystal was a beautiful, loving mother of 5 children.
Oh,
She was a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a granddaughter, a niece, and never deserved for her life to end the way it did.
no, she didn't.
We'll always remember that beautiful smile, and that's something nobody can ever take away from us. I hope the court gives you the maximum sentence possible, though it will never bring Crystal back and never be enough.
Yep.
Before I finish, I want to ask you to look at Crystal's family, look at her kids, look at Sherry. And don't you think they need to know where their mother's buried so they can have peace and at least lay their mom to rest
Amen.
the way it should be done? And they deserve that. Wouldn't you want that if it was your mother or your daughter? Then you need to stand up, be a man, and do the right thing, because you're going to prison. But if you do one right thing in your life, this is the thing to do. Let them know where their mom is. I don't know that you were always this type of person. Hopefully you weren't. Don't know when you came about it, if you were, or what happened in your life. You say alcohol and drugs. Well, that may be so, but again, everybody makes choices in their life, and you made yours to start it out to be the way it is and end the way it is.
Exactly.
Thank you, Your Honor, for letting me speak. And, I don't know what else to say. It was very hard getting up here. Very hard to come up with what to say. I could go on, but I know they like to keep this short. But again, I just hope and pray and wish that you find it in your heart to let them know where their mom is. And again, I'd like to thank Shane and Teresa Young and their team for moving the rock. That's all I got.
Is there any questions you wish to ask Mr. Wood? Thank you, Mr. Ballard. Call your next witness.
That's Crystal
Brooke.
and her kids about that time.
Brooke, Bryan.
Bryan?
Yes, sir.
For moving the rock. I wonder what the rock has to do with it.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You'll have a seat right over here. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Brooke, go ahead and introduce yourself for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
I'm Brooke Bryan.
And Brooke, are you Crystal's sister?
I'm
correct?
Crystal's sister.
Okay, and is there anything you would like to say or let the court know?
I do
prior to
also, I want to thank everybody. And Steve, I just want to say, you could have stopped this. You could have saved her life, and we wouldn't be here today. You had the chance to do the right thing, and you could have spoke up. You could have told the truth. My dad would still be here if you would have told him the day you met with him, and my brother. You knew what was happening. You had the power to stop it, but you stayed silent. Your silence took Crystal's life and my dad's. You chose evil, and evil never wins. Because of your choices, Crystal's children grew up without their mother. We all face milestones without her. You took away her future. For what? Money? All of Brooks' drywall jobs? Things you did not have and things you'll never have. You took away a life because of greed and selfishness. I hope every day you spend in prison reminds you of what you did and who you destroyed. I hope the weight of the truth sits heavy on you, and one day you'll have to answer for what you did. You may have helped take her life away, but you'll never take our memories. You'll never erase her name. Her story lives on, and we'll make sure that the world never forgets who Crystal was.
Amen.
Mr. Wolf, any questions?
No, sir.
Thank you. You'll have a seat out in the gallery.
They were both very powerful statements.
Mr. Young, anything else you wish to proceed?
There is not, Your Honor.
Here in a few minutes, the court will be pronouncing sentence in accordance with the jury's verdict. First, I do need to tell you, Mr. Lawson, you do have a right to appeal to a higher court, which would be the Kentucky Court of Appeals. If you cannot afford the cost of that appeal, I will appoint you a public defender to handle that appeal for you. The notice of appeal has to be filed within 30 days of the entry of the judgment. Counsel, is there any reason why final sentencing cannot be pronounced?
No, sir.
No, Your Honor.
At this time, in conformity with the jury's verdict, it is the sentence of the court that Mr. Lawson be confined in a penal institution, therein to remain for a period of 17 years upon his conviction to conspiracy to commit murder, 5 years for tampering with physical evidence. It's a further order of this court, all time shall run together or concurrently for a total sentence of 17 years. Also, for the record, the court would note that at any request for probation or conditional discharge, the court believes he's statutorily precluded from asking for that. But even if not, the court finds that to grant probation or conditional discharge would unduly depreciate the seriousness of this matter. I will be signing a judgment here today. After that judgment has been entered by the clerk's office, the clerk is going to send copies to both sides, and then that can be appealed if he wishes to do so.
Yes, sir.
Anything else we need to take up at this time, counsel?
I'll never have to comment, Your Honor.
Nothing, but I'd like to approach on just an administrative matter, but it has nothing to do with...
Sure, come on
So
now.
it won't take long.
Did you see the attorney's face just before, the defense attorney that is, just before the judge actually handed down the sentencing? The attorney knows that he was guilty anyway. I understand defense attorneys have to do their jobs. They're paid to do a job. They have to get it done. But how can you defend somebody when you know they are guilty? I mean, how can you sleep at night when you have a job like that? I don't understand it.
That concludes the hearing. Good luck to everyone.
I don't wish him any good luck. See you, bye-bye.